poor. Ever wondered why some people seem to have everything fall into place, while others struggle just to get through the day? It is not just luck, or being in the right place at the right time. It is about how you program your mind to see the world around you. Today, we are diving into one of the most powerful and yet incredibly simple manifestation tools out there, which is scripting. If you have ever kept a diary or written a simple to-do list, you already have the basic skills needed to literally write your destiny. Scripting is essentially the art of writing your life story before it happens, but doing it in a way that tricks your subconscious mind into believing it is already your reality. When you script, you are moving from the role of a passive observer in your life to becoming the lead screenwriter and director. Think about it for a second. Most of us go through life reacting to what happens to us. We wait for the news or the weather or our boss to dictate how our day is going to go. But when you sit down with a pen and paper, you are taking back that power. You are deciding right now what the next chapter looks like and how you are going to feel when you get there. Let us talk about why this actually works from a psychological and scientific perspective, because it is not just about wishful thinking. Our brains have something called the reticular activating system, or the RAS. It acts like a giant filter for the millions of bits of information hitting our senses every second. If your brain tried to process everything at once, you would go into total sensory overload. So, the RAS filters out what it thinks is not important and only lets in what it thinks is. When you script, you are essentially giving your RAS a set of high-priority instructions. You are telling your brain that your dream job, or your ideal relationship, or that feeling of financial freedom is important to you. Once you do that, your brain starts scanning your environment for opportunities that align with those goals. You start noticing things you would have missed before, like a random conversation or a job posting or a new idea that leads you exactly where you want to go. It is like when you decide you want a specific type of car, and suddenly you see that car everywhere on the road. The cars were always there, but now your brain is tuned into them. Scripting does the exact same thing for your goals and your future. It tunes your internal frequency to the reality you want to experience. The first rule of scripting is that you must always write in the present tense. This is where a lot of people get tripped up. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful" or "I will be happy," you write as if you are already there in the middle of the experience. You might start a sentence by saying, "I am so happy and grateful now that my business is thriving and I am helping so many people." By using the present tense, you are bypassing the part of your brain that lives in the future, and you are grounding the experience in the right now. This creates a sense of alignment within your nervous system. When you write, "I will have a great house," your brain hears that you do not have it yet, which only reinforces a state of lack. But when you write, "I love waking up in my sunlit bedroom every morning," your brain starts to experience the physiological emotions associated with that reality. You are effectively practicing the vibration of your future self. You also need to get specific and use all of your senses. Don't just say, "I have a new car." Describe the smell of the fresh leather seats, and the way the engine purrs when you start it up, and how smooth the steering wheel feels under your hands. Describe the music playing on the radio, and the feeling of the wind through the window as you drive down the coast. The more detail you add, the more real it becomes to your subconscious mind. You want to paint a picture so vivid that for a moment you forget you are just sitting at a desk with a notebook. You want to actually feel the excitement and the peace and the joy of that moment. Emotion is the true fuel for manifestation. Without the feeling, the words are just ink on a page. But when you combine a clear intention with an elevated emotion, that is when the magic starts to happen. You are sending a signal to the universe that this is your current state of being, and the physical world has no choice but to catch up to that energy. Another technique that works wonders is writing a letter from your future self back to your current self. Imagine it is exactly 1 year from today, and you are looking back on the most incredible year of your life. Sit down and write a letter describing everything that has happened in the last 12 months. Talk about the breakthroughs you had and the challenges you overcame, and how much your life has changed for the better. This perspective shift is incredibly powerful because it helps you detach from the stress and the worry of the present moment. It allows you to look at your current problems as small hurdles that you have already cleared. In this letter, you can thank yourself for having the courage to start and for staying consistent even when things seemed uncertain. This builds a sense of self-trust and confidence that is essential for making big moves in your life. It transforms your mindset from a person who is trying to get somewhere into a person who has already arrived and is simply reflecting on the journey. To make scripting a successful habit, you do not need hours of free time. Just 10 or 15 minutes a day can change everything for you. Many people find it most effective to do it first thing in the morning, when the brain is still in a slightly alpha state and more receptive to suggestion. In the morning, you are setting the tone for your entire day. You are choosing your thoughts before the world chooses them for you. Alternatively, you can do it right before bed so your subconscious can work on those ideas while you sleep. The key is consistency over intensity. You are essentially rewiring your brain, and that takes repetition. It is like going to the gym for your mind. You would not expect a six-pack after just one workout, and you should not expect your whole life to shift after one single scripting session. But if you show up every day and put your intentions on paper with feeling, you will start to see the shifts in your external world. Now, you might find that while you are writing, a little voice in your head starts whispering that this is silly or that it will never happen for you. That is just your ego trying to protect you from disappointment or trying to keep you safe in the familiar, even if the familiar is not where you want to be. When that happens, do not fight the voice. Just acknowledge it and keep writing anyway. If writing something feels too big or unrealistic at first, then start smaller. Saying, "I am a millionaire" feels like a lie. Try saying, "I am in the process of becoming financially abundant," or "I am discovering new ways to increase my income every day." Find the words that feel good to you and that you can actually believe in. The goal is to reach a state of ease and excitement, not a state of stress or disbelief. The more you practice, the more your comfort zone will expand, and soon the things that felt impossible will feel like the most natural thing in the world. Think of your scripting notebook as a sacred space. It is a place where there are no limits and no judgments. You can be as bold and as daring as you want. If you want to travel the world or write a book or find the love of your life, then write it down with absolute conviction. The universe loves clarity. When you are vague about what you want, you get vague results. But when you are specific and you back it up with the feeling of gratitude, you are creating a roadmap for your destiny. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. When you write, "I am so grateful for this life," it implies that the good things are already present. This shifts your energy from wanting, which is a state of lack, to having, which is a state of abundance. Scripting is more than just a writing exercise or a productivity hack. It is an act of self-love and a commitment to your own growth and potential. It is you telling the universe and yourself that you are ready to step into the person you were always meant to be. It is about realizing that you do not have to wait for permission to be happy or successful. You can claim that identity right now in the pages of your journal. So, grab a beautiful notebook and a pen that you love to write with and start your first script today. Don't worry about the how or the when or the logistics. Just focus on the what and the why and let the rest of the details unfold in their own perfect timing. You have the power to create a life that exceeds your wildest dreams, and it all starts with the very first word you put on that page. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and for being open to your own greatness. If you found this helpful, feel free to subscribe for more tips on how to master your mindset and design a life you love. I cannot wait to hear about the incredible things you write into existence. Keep dreaming and keep writing, and I will see you in the next one.